Hi, Biffs.
Hey, Beth.
Dear Abby.
Dear Kiki.
Captain.
Red flag. Desperate housewife.
Pinot Grigio.
Doesn't want to marry you.
Power.
Love you like
One
I
more
love you.
wine.
Don't talk to yourself.
Cheers, Biff. Cheers. Ill-advised. This is ill-advised.
Hey Biffs! Hello and welcome. Welcome to Ill-Advised, the podcast where two best friends tell you what to do after someone else already has. But not like Stephanie, because that bitch ain't here today. It's just me. As per usual, life gets in the way and we have to make do with what we've got. So this week, we're bringing you questions from the vault. These are questions that we've previously recorded, but haven't aired. Usually because of time. But lucky for you, Stephanie and I have strange, messed up lives and schedules, and now you get to listen to the shit that we just put aside for ourselves. Don't worry, it's still quality stuff. It's just stuff that we couldn't use at the moment because we like to pretend that you guys have other things better to do with your lives, like, rear your children or, drive that car and pay attention to it without laughing so hard that you chortle and smash your head off of the steering wheel. Things like that. So sit back, relax. It's the same old shit. It's your same old Biffs. It's the same old Stefani and Ray. Fingers crossed we'll be back next week. This first question comes from Boston.com's Love Letters from December 6th, 2023, where a 24-year-old asks how to abandon her habit for serial monogamy. Brace yourself. Here come some laughs. All right. Stuck in serial monogamy, December 6th, 2023.
What was the face?
That's the day I packed my shit and moved out.
And went right back to monogamy. Good for you.
Wow. Okay, ready?
Go.
I'm a 24-year-old woman. I've been a serial monogamist all my dating life, only having been
all
single
4 years.
for about 4 months at a time. My current boyfriend is caring, independent, capable, and could take care of me for the rest of my life if I wanted him to. But I still feel apprehensive about spending the rest of my life with him. I jokingly say to my friends that my relationships have an expiration date, usually set for about 2 years. Basically, I find that after 2 years, I start feeling as though the relationship I'm in isn't right for me anymore. I find myself having crushes and fantasizing about being with other people. After I break up with them, and it isn't long before I find myself with someone else, the cycle goes on. Currently, I'm at the finding myself fantasizing and having crushes stages of this cycle. I want to break out of this cycle and move out of the state I've grown up in and lived in all my life, but I'm terrified to do it alone. I can't even move a mattress by myself. We currently live in a city that feels more like a small town and everyone knows everyone. I'm daunted by the idea of breaking up with my boyfriend and then still running into him or everyone that I met through him. I feel like I'm at an impasse. Do I stay with this man and try to make it work, or do I leave him and everyone I know, including my friends that I love and cherish, behind to try to make it on my own? Serialized. Not at all what I thought it would be.
So the issue here is more I can't be alone versus I'm staying in the wrong relationships because I can't be alone.
You picked up on that too. It's just, to me, it's I can't be alone.
So I'm just the next man I meet, the next man I meet,
constantly
the next man I
settling
meet.
to run its course.
Which is approximately 2 years.
And
kudos, by the way.
Found the next one within 4 months.
I couldn't get past 6 months.
Find the next one within 4 months. Start it all over again.
Right. So now I'm like, should I just be by myself?
Mm-hmm. Should I go? Well, she's not asking that.
Alone.
She's like, should I leave everything behind and start again on my own? Which I don't think is going to stop you from finding.
No, reread the specific question because I feel like there was a little bit more.
Do I stay with this man and try to make it work, or do I leave him and everyone I know, including my friends that I love and cherish, behind and try to make it on my own?
And try to make it on my own.
Yeah, see, I'm not sold that that's what that means.
Yeah, do I
leave everything I know and try to make it on my own.
Right.
But
Do I
repeat the
break up
cycle.
with this guy and stop the cycle?
Mhm.
Not go jump to the next man.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's what I mean is like, I'm not sold that if you move that you'll be able to stop the cycle.
No, there was a part she specified, I want to stop this cycle.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find it.
Oh, okay. I thought you found it.
No, I agree with you.
Am I
There
wrong?
is something that says that she wants to stop this. I want to break out of this cycle and move out of the state I've grown up and lived in all my life. But I'm terrified to do it alone. That's what's giving me the idea that
Right.
like-
So do I drop everyone, the guy I'm dating, my friends, my family, everyone, and just dip
Mhm.
states?
Mhm.
And okay, I can do this on my own.
Right. Yes, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying what's to stop you from finding the next
Right.
familiar
'cause
thing
you can
where
take
you are
the
on
girl
your
out
own.
of the country, but you can't take the country out of the
Can't
girl.
take the country out of the girl.
Right. So you take your issues with you when you move.
Right. Like running away isn't going to solve your problem.
Gotcha. Following.
Yes. Thank
and
you.
agree.
Hashtag followed.
Either way, it's a
I
big
think-
jump. She said she can't even change her mattress by herself. What did
Yeah.
she say?
I mean, she's going to have to
So
rely
you're
on
gonna have
Mattress
to-
Firm or Bob's or
deliver.
Jordan's or whatever the fuck else exists out there to move her mattress for her.
Hope mom and dad got money.
But isn't that like, that's just too, like, that's the best you've
She
got?
feels young.
24.
Okay.
Yep.
Super young.
Yep.
So who's to say you're even... Yes, this has been your experience a handful of times that you've broken up after 2 years and gone to another relationship a couple months
Mhm.
later. Not the end of the world.
Mhm.
Many people do this.
Mhm.
But yes, 24, go experience the world. For sure.
I agree. I totally agree.
And if you meet another man in a different state to change your mattress, then
Order a new mattress.
do it there.
I agree with that too.
You're 24.
You're 24. The other thing I'm going to go out and say, probably an unpopular opinion, if you do repeat the cycle somewhere else, what does it matter?
Surprisingly, I agree with you.
In a weird way. Like, I
Right.
don't totally, fully like,
Right, because
Yeah.
you're 24.
you're 24.
You have a long time to...
I'm 36 and finally realizing that if it feels good, everyone's on the same page. There's no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I think I agree at 24. Like, okay, so
So not at 36.
move. 36, you should probably start therapy.
Oh, good. I waited.
Oh, okay. You're
or
good then.
I started beforehand, rather.
But yeah, go live. Even if you're repeating the same quote unquote cycle
Mm-hmm.
at 24 years old.
Also, another option, I still say move. I still say, like, start a new life. Like, you're 24. This is the time to have adventures.
Literally.
Literally, like, fucking open up. Like, you're a glory hole and catch anything you can within reason.
Some things are permanent.
Within reason. Like, I mean, just to kind of enjoy yourself. And if you, like, go out there, do your thing, whatever. But, you know, there are therapists in every city.
Maybe you're just complacent because you're in a little small town and all you have to do is date the next best thing.
Or maybe you're in the mindset that everyone you date should be the one. And maybe you just need to go on dates.
No, I think she's specified that she's not in that mindset. She gives herself 2 years.
Well, she's given them an expiration date. And I'm wondering, so actually that's really
It's like
good point
I'm
that you brought up.
anticipating every relationship to be done after 2 years.
I'm actually glad that you brought that up because when I read that, I was like, wait, so you're like anticipating this to fail,
Right.
which is like a whole other story.
Which is like I'm doing this out of habitual.
Or I'm expiring it. I've affirmed into the world that this is going to last 2 years and that's what's going to happen. And what we put out there.
And now I'm done. So
Mhm.
now it's like,
Time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
either way, yeah, time to go.
I still say like this guy didn't sell you on beyond 2 years. Move so that you can enjoy your life if you're capable of doing it. If it's something you want to do and you're not tied down, do it.
Worst case scenario, you'll come back home.
Right. And you'll run into him and you'll be like, hey, want to try 2 more years?
Right. I got about 2 more years left in me. Yes, 24.
Yeah.
Go do whatever the fuck you want to do. Literally, go do what you want
live,
to do.
girl, live.
Yes.
Right? And
Life does not need to be figured out at 24 years old.
no, but it's never too early to start figuring out yourself in a way. Like if you're really concerned about that kind of serial monogamy thing that you've got going on, therapy is a great way for you to kind of see where that started or where that's rooted if you want to. Otherwise, just enjoy your life and worry about it when you have to worry about it. It doesn't sound like you want to settle down and get married right now, right?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Am I giving the wrong advice?
No, I hesitated, but you're absolutely right. It doesn't, if that's a pattern of yours that you don't love
Mm-hmm.
or that you want to change and feel like you can't change on your own.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Therapy, like, is there an underlying thing
Yeah.
that's making it difficult for you to commit or...
Yep.
Or
But also
are you
be
just
okay with
24
like
years
there's no
old?
underlying thing. I just need constant
I'm just
excitement in my life, and that's
24
okay.
and this is what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just this.
Maybe I'm in college and this is super fun.
Right.
I really like this guy, but 2 years in, I really like the other guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're 24.
Put an ad out on a dating app and get gangbanged. Who cares? You're 24. Within reason.
I have a daughter. I'm not going to co-sign that. But
Oh, right. I don't.
you have a
Hold on. Let me be gay for a second.
you have nieces.
I have a niece. 2? Oh, Queenie. Of course.
Oh, Sawyer, of course.
Oh my God. Who else are you thinking about?
Just my daughter.
2? Your daughter is 2?
I'm saying.
Oh, she was the
Queenie
second one.
and Sawyer.
I really thought you were talking about my dad.
And he said, "Oh, Queenie," right? And I was like, "Wow,
Oh.
she should have been the first."
Well, Queenie wasn't. It's not that she was an afterthought. I was like, "Oh, right, you're not talking about what I think you're talking about."
No, I don't.
Good.
Who else are your nieces?
Nobody else, just Queenie and Sawyer.
Okay.
Response:
Yes.
if you feel like you're trying to make it work, it's probably not working anymore. Hey, that's a good one.
Do you relate that to that?
I guess it depends on the context. Like if I'm trying to make it work because I can't get past my fucking self, not because I can't get fucking
Past yourself.
no.
I'm just trying to understand the
No, I'm trying to articulate.
right.
If I'm trying to make it work because I can't get past my judgment of myself versus making it work because there's an issue in the relationship.
You
know what
want
I mean?
to choose to ignore things to make it work.
My own obstacle that I'm putting in there.
Yes.
I want to ignore that.
Either I am my own obstacle, or
Right.
I'm choosing to
Yes.
ignore
Exactly.
obstacles.
Right. And
Yes.
there's a total difference there.
Absolutely.
And I am such a huge obstacle that I lie about my size.
But
like
you're
I am
such a fine
so
one,
big.
though.
What?
You're just a fine one, though.
A fine obstacle?
Mhm.
Oh, you called me little.
I called you fine.
Fine instead of thick. Thin. Fine. Like a fine marker instead of a chisel tip marker. Oh, I think I want to be a chisel tip marker. Can we go back to the question? Yeah? Or the response?
The answer,
Yeah.
yes.
I think that if you explain to your boyfriend that you love him but are too inexperienced and unsettled to make a big commitment, if you are kind about it, you won't be dropped by every friend. You'll lose a lot for sure, but you won't be 100% alone. I would hope that some people in your community would understand and show up with support. Of course, feeling alone will be part of the process, and it's an important step getting to the right place. Sit with the discomfort, find a way through it, and another world will open up for you. It is so freeing to know that no matter what, you can take care of yourself and build a life without a romantic partner. In my experience, romances are so much more fun when you know they're not required. That you can choose to be with a person as opposed to needing them as a main source of friendship, community, and service, especially in the beginning.
Got it.
Go to a movie by yourself and eat all the best snacks. Join a book, running, craft club for new community. Know that you can call a TaskRabbit or similar service to move a mattress.
TaskRabbit.
It's an app, like a handyman.
Is there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No matter which way we fucking flip it, sex work is still illegal. So I don't think an app would fly. You can run a household with a good roommate. Also, you can learn to use a power drill. And in parentheses, I'm sorry. That last one is on my list. I think it will be life-changing. For what?
Power drill.
Exactly.
Quote unquote power
There's
drill.
no quote. So she's being literal. But like, come on.
Because she said I can't even move a mattress by myself.
Right. But I mean, come on.
That's why she said it's
The
life
look on your face says that you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you. You're 24 and has so much to experience. Be kind to the significant other by telling him what's on your mind. Be honest with your friends and give yourself the chance to count on yourself for more than a few months. Oh, I didn't think about that. It might change everything in excellent ways. You can do it, Meredith.
Cut his fucking head off.
Bite his fucking head off.
No, cut.
Bite, like Ozzy Osbourne.
You can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
No, bite his
No.
fucking head off.
Google it.
It's Little Nicky. I can even tell you which movie it is. It's a bat. He's holding it in his hand. Bite his head off like Ozzy Osbourne did in concert.
Yeah, but he
Probably says bite his freaking head off.
Oh, so they said both.
So they
of
both
ours
exist.
back to back.
Okay, great. I love the internet.
So we're both right.
Thanks for showing us which one of us isn't wrong.
Okay, we should have known.
Ugh. I don't hate her answer.
I agree with it.
Yeah. Fucking live, bro, sis.
You're 24.
Yeah.
I know it feels different when you're 24, but take it from a gal who had her first child at 30.
Was it 30?
31. I'm 36. She's about to be 5.
Weird.
I got pregnant at 30.
Wow, you're way behind all of our friends from high school.
No shit. They're on like child number 4.
And they're all in their 90s. Like,
and I'm like, oh, I need to find a new baby dad to
yeah,
have
no BD.
more than one child.
Oh my God.
Can I even have a child still?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I know. I got 50-year-old aunties that are still popping babies out, so I'm not concerned.
Great for them. I'm proud
For
of
them, yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Please don't have kids in your 50s. I'm waiting for the 50s.
Whatever it takes, okay?
For us to be like,
I need to be married and established, and I'm already 36 and not dating. So our timeline isn't looking great.
therapy is going to be your friend if you ever go back.
Therapy isn't about to tell me whether I do or don't want kids at 50.
No. Therapy is going to help you get past your dating woes so that you can get 50 before pregnant.
Got it. 50 before pregnant.
Fucking
Pregnant before 50.
No, 50 before pregnant is the name of this fucking episode.
No.
Yes.
We want to be pregnant before 50.
No, 50 before pregnant.
We don't want that. That is not the goal.
Listen, I promise no one writes our shit. We're just that unhinged. But what do you think? 24, serial monogamist. I mean, we've said it all. But let's hop on to the next one. Let's kind of flip the script a little bit. Let's take it from monogamy to polyamory. Like to the extreme. Like brace yourselves because we don't get it. But we try to because we like to meet people where they're at. Life is full of lessons that we haven't learned, that we tried to learn, and I'm not making a good case for us at all. I promise there's no judgment here, and we try really hard to understand everything. Take a listen to this next one. It comes from one of our favorites from the Slate, How to Do It, from Rich Jeswiak. Listen on. Tell us what you think. January 31st of 2024 by Rich. I devised a plan for my birthday to please all my lovers.
Speaking of red flags.
Now it's imploding. It's like one big quote, I told you so.
I can't wait for this one.
Okay, well, don't wait anymore because here it is.
Okay.
Dear How to Do It, I'm polyamorous and would love some help figuring out how to handle my birthday. My nesting partner.
Less fun.
Yeah, I know. I thought
They
the
all
same
know
thing.
about each other. Boo. Next question.
My nesting partner of a decade and I opened our relationship about 4 years ago, and for the first 3 years, we were ethically non-monogamous, but not poly. Hold on, Biff. We're going backwards.
Open relationship.
Right. Feelings happened, and after lots of conflict, we're making it work. We're pretty parallel, but we're recently trying garden party style for big events.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm not that gay.
That has nothing to do with gay.
No,
That's
but that's
poly.
the only way I can justify being out of it.
No, being gay and being poly aren't even in the same. They're not even.
No, you're right. I'll continue.
Okay. Garden parties.
I was just thinking queer and non-traditional love.
Fair.
Oh, thank you. The first, and so far only, party was my NP's, nesting partner. And while it was okay in the moment and everyone was friendly, leading up to it and afterward was super stressful and led to a lot of damage in the polycule. Huh? Huh?
What's it called? A garden party?
Can we look up polycule? I don't care about garden party.
Garden party.
If it talks about fucking British royalty throwing a party in their fucking estate.
Gardener party rentals.
Nope.
Garden party polyamory.
Word.
Kitchen table versus garden party polyamory. A guide.
There's a book?
Thebody.com.
Shut up. Biff, I'm watching you scroll through that shit and I'm nervous for
The
us
lowdown on kitchen table and garden party polyamory. Kitchen table relationships refer to when a triad, quad, or polycule,
So more than 4.
a group of more than 3 partners,
What? The quad is
all
3.
have close
Oh.
relationships with one another. In garden party poly, the members of the group do not have close relationships with one another, but metamors, your partners, do choose to come together to celebrate big events in their partners' lives.
This literally looks like the biggest Venn diagram I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Okay, with
Nope. Relationships are messy enough. I don't need to add. Nope. I'm good. So
Cheers.
polycule, more than 3 partners, so 5 or more people.
4 or more.
No, if you have more than 3 partners, you're the 4th. So 5 or more. Because quads is 4 total.
Oh, total
Yeah.
or partners?
Quads is 4 total.
I was thinking quad is like 4 partners.
No.
Not including yourself. Like you don't count.
No, quads is 4 people total.
Okay.
So that would make sense that polycule is 5 or more total.
A group of more than 3 partners.
Right.
So
you're the 4th.
Right. Got it.
Right.
So this specific relationship,
Is
the other partners aren't, this isn't sister wives.
well, it looks like they have a polycule where there is a damage to it, but they had a garden party.
A garden party is like, we don't fuck with each other.
To me, it's a gangbang. Like, we don't have feelings for each other.
We're all
just-
open,
Right.
but don't tell me about Timothy.
Right. There were conflicting... Oh, fuck. What was the other word you used? There were conflicting needs between me and a metamor. You just opened... You just read metamor. What was it?
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember reading that word. Oh, but metamors, your partners.
Mm-hmm. That's where it was confusing to me.
Do
right.
choose to come together to celebrate big events. So this is like baby mama's club.
This is literally...
Like me and my baby mom are cool. Me and my wife are cool, but my baby mom and my wife, like they're cool for a birthday for our kid, but
Like, I
that's
have
it.
a whole family, but I'm a John, and I'm bringing my mistresses everything's...
Like
and we're going to gather together and celebrate together.
me and my baby mom are going to have one
Yeah.
party for our kid and my girlfriend's going to come and it's going to be okay, but that's it.
And I wished I was able to take space to tend to my insecure feelings without a big conflict about it, which was not possible. Go on, Biff.
No.
Oh, okay, good. Now, a few months later, it's my birthday, and there's still a lot of resentment for how that went down. I've been seeing some people for more than 3 years and would like to invite them to something. I also think, whether rightfully or not, they kind of expect it at this point and would feel hurt to be excluded this year again. I'm planning on spending my actual birthday alone because I have been feeling overwhelmed by all this. After that, I plan to spend a few hours at a local club that weekend and let people show up during that time window. I do want my nesting partner to be there, but I understand if they want space, can only do 1 hour, etc. I've also told them they can invite their other partners if they'd like. I'll be tipsy, surrounded by supported friends, and with the dynamics of them coming to my birthday, I do genuinely feel like I can handle that. Unsurprisingly, no one is happy with this plan. Nesting partner is upset I'm inviting multiple people to this, and my other partners are upset by the lack of solo time. My urge in these scenarios is to run and isolate.
Fucking God.
Hence, on my actual birthday, I will allow myself to do just that. In the back of my head, I have this I told you so feeling of this is why we've been parallel. I've made an uneasy peace with the fact that everyone is going to be a little unhappy, but I would love an outside opinion if there's a better way to thread the needle. The unsexy part of poly. Biff, may I open this response?
Please do, because.
Because? Are you ready? No comment.
Really? Good cop, bad cop?
Oh,
You're the gay one.
I'm bad cop. Trust me.
Not if you're making me be the one to say what you're thinking.
Oh,
You're
you're giving me credit.
Cop. No, you're throwing me under the bus.
No, I'm
Thelma.
actually expecting you to not have a response to this.
I have all the responses to this.
Oh, fuck. Can you go first then?
If your response is no comment, I have no choice. Welcome to my garden party.
Just suck my metamor.
First of all, I'm still confused because I thought you were talking about your partner's partners.
Partners.
But now you're talking about your nesting partner.
That's... Oh, it was so worth it. Guys, I have a wine stain. I can get it out.
This isn't perfect for our t-shirts, for our brand.
Logo. Right.
Ill-advised, here's a real wine stain. I love
We
it.
need to start tie-dyeing our shirts with wine.
Okay. I obviously didn't follow this
I couldn't.
fully. My
It's hard.
understanding was based off what I read on the internet. What's the problem? Who's got the problem with who? Right, you're in a big poly
I don't fucking
relationship.
know. It's partners, but his
But
other partners that are not part of the
No, because
poly.
their nesting partner is the one with the issues
Mhm.
about the party and who's coming.
the garden party.
And the writers' partners are sad that, like, well, if
No.
all of us are going to be there,
We
none of
get
us are
no-
going to get
right. And we
one-on-one
get
time.
no- right.
But the nesting partner's like, why do all 7 of your other partners need to be there? I don't want them there. This isn't...
Let me try to simplify this for us, just in my train of thought. I don't know if this is the right answer.
Please do.
They're polyamorous, but they're all open. So they're like multi-polyamorous, if that polyamorous. So like,
It's
you're my
just
nesting
a giant
partner.
orgy.
You want literally...
I don't want to hear
the
about
thing I was thinking
your
about.
partners.
Right.
You don't want to clearly hear about my partners. My partners don't want to be around my partners.
Mhm.
This is why poly doesn't make sense to me.
Poly
People
to
aren't
me-
okay with poly. If you can't have a birthday party with all of you in the relationship,
Well, that's why I said
then
that.
this isn't poly.
But that's
this
why I
is,
said that.
just am just with multiple people.
Right. But to me, it's not about the poly. To me, it's that open part. Because poly is like that poly, what was the word?
Polycule?
The polycule, right?
I don't fucking know.
You know what?
If there's a web page to fucking try to
I
describe
think you found it,
your love
actually.
life,
But the polycule is, like, for me, a poly relationship is more than 2 people who are romantically involved. And they have made
like a
that, they've
throuple.
established it. Right.
plus more.
The poly to me seems to be in line. The polycule is in line. But because the polycule is being affected by outside partners, that's where they're not okay. The open part of it. Oh, we're not going to get one-on-one time with you because you're inviting the
All of
other
us.
700 people, where it should literally be the 5 of us.
Following but not agreeing.
That's way okay because I established 50% of my goal right now. And as a man talking to a woman, I'm going to say that is a win.
Listen, I've said it once. I've said it a million times.
Let's go to the answer.
I fucking
No, not that.
never understood, never will, never care to. Also, not judging.
Right.
Not.
It works for you, works for you.
But it doesn't
work for me.
But it doesn't work for them. Hence the question.
Yeah. And
at some point, we need to
that should be a
get
whole
down
episode.
Personally, first of all, why do I need 17 partners? Okay. I'm not getting into the poly conversation.
True story.
Can't understand it.
And that's okay.
With not understanding it.
Right.
Also okay if you are poly and can understand it. That's perfectly fine.
If it, quote, works for you. Quote.
Right. So also
although in our experience, we have seen that it
doesn't ever.
Work.
I even have a cousin who just divorced my blood cousin because they were in a poly relationship that the nester didn't like the
eggs.
They divorced and now the egg is with the
it hatched
gardener. And the nest partner is in a monogamous committed other relationship now. It's just
throwing a mason
I
and
feel
a
like there's
laborer
so
and you've
much
got a
more
hole.
I don't know. People argue that we're not designed to be monogamous.
Okay, fine.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why we're not designed to be monogamous.
But in fairness, I also don't understand why we are.
There's just no clear
There's no clear anything. I feel like there's a lot of societal input. There's also natural examples. So I just know what I know and what I feel.
Basing us off of the animals?
What?
Basing us off the animals? Why are we not designed to be monogamous? Who decided that? A man?
I think that's my point. Either way, who decided we were and who decided we weren't? You know what I mean? There's some sort of societal or social standard on top of what that natural standard is, but we don't know. You know what I mean? There's no origin. There's no. We just don't know. Period.
I feel like there's more geared towards the monogamy aspect.
I think that's based in religion.
No. Even if you go to the traditional male-female roles.
Which I think is based in tradition. It's based on religion.
Why?
The male-female. Because women are the inferior race in all biblical texts, whether Christian, Islamic, whatever. There is a superior, and that's where the duality exists. And so that duality exists so that in your home, outside of your societal overreach, outside of king, queen, lord, whatever, one person has ownership over the two people overseeing.
But what about the religion where it's the more wives, the higher in heaven you go?
The Islamic part of it? Is it Islam? I don't want to speak out of turn because I don't know.
It sounds right, but I also am not up to date.
Yeah, I don't know what that is because that actually plays into the multiple, that whole
we're not
meant to be monogamous.
But also if we look at the animals,
mm-hmm.
I feel like there's more. Penguins mate for life.
Mm-hmm.
Lions are very.
They lead a pack, but they
one
sleep
at a
with
time.
all the lionesses.
Right, but it's if there's two female lions around the male lion, it's a brawl. You know what I mean? It's not a.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Focus
it's
on
not
one
just
motherfucker. Wait till we get a divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, not in my face.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't. You know what I mean?
This episode brought to you by Animal Planet.
Discovery.com. I don't know.
I'm done. I just don't have a response for this. It's a lot for me to follow.
What did Rich say?
I'm actually going to give a response.
Okay.
It's your birthday. It's your party.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing much.
And that. It's your birthday. You're in a poly relationship where you're all open.
But not in agreement.
I think that might be the problem.
So I don't think it's really poly.
That's the thing. Where you're poly, they're agreeing. Where they're not poly, they're not.
But they didn't say, my main bitch
mm-hmm.
has an issue with
mm-hmm.
my side bitches. My side bitches have an issue that my other side bitches are all going to be there. So it's my side bitches are cool that they're side bitches. As long as they're not all together. But my main piece has an issue with all of it. Because my main piece don't want to be with my side bitches. My side bitches are cool with being side bitches, but don't want to be in a group of side bitches. I want to be the main side bitch.
Dear unsexy part of poly.
Yes.
Because they can't see my face right now.
Oh, right.
But I'm done. It's your birthday, so
cry if you want to.
So far be it from me to tell you how to throw a party and whether you can cry at it if you want to. But if, quote, no one is happy with this plan, end quote, why do it? Yeah, your party's for you, but it's also for others to celebrate you. And if they're not inclined to do so because of the vibes, it's kind of pointless. You're throwing the party, which means that you're somewhat responsible for others' good time. You can't make it so, but it's your job as a host to set the party up for success. At the moment, you're not doing your job. I think you should throw multiple events. Keep the club party as an event for your nesting partner and other presumably platonic friends. For your other partners, do a smaller party, maybe a dinner, or even individual parties for each one.
Yeah, Miss Doubtfire it.
Yeah. Hello! That way they get their solo time and your nesting partner gets to feel comfortable in your presence during an event that is being held for you. Okay, so that's what you were getting at. I didn't get that the nesting partner was the only one. That's why I kept saying like the polycule
Right.
was good. And
yeah, no.
Okay, that's the part that I missed. My bad. I only read these questions.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I come in.
It's exactly. Even if you're reading them. It's great when the disparate people who are important to us all come together peacefully for a special occasion. But if that's not possible, you should do what you can to make sure everyone feels good. There's truly no sense in going forward with a non-essential event that you know is going to cause drama unless the drama is what you're looking for. But Biff didn't write this question.
And there.
In that case, I'd beg you to reconsider your objectives. This is your life here, not a soap opera.
I don't hate it.
I don't think I have a choice.
My birthday. Suck it up or don't.
Yep. That's where I was trying to go when I was like...
Like, if you motherfuckers can't fucking keep your shit for 7 hours of my party, then don't come.
This is what means something to me.
You all are my...
Why aren't you throwing this? Why
you all are my gravy and mashed potatoes.
Right.
So if you can't come to Thanksgiving,
you peas get in
so
there,
be
sure.
it. But also...
Peas have their own part in the tray.
Think outside of, if you and I are throwing a party,
we're not meshing people who aren't going to
be like,
get along.
Should we invite Mark or Tom?
But if someone's just saying, oh, we don't get one-on-one with you, is that to you like a flag that says people aren't going to try to mingle?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to get one-on-one with you?
It feels much more than like...
Oh, well, yes. I'm just speaking from what I can understand. Admittedly. I'm just being true.
Super fair.
Just what I can understand.
So I'm super torn between like, A, fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my job. You're grown.
Mm-hmm.
Assumingly.
Right.
We're all of 18 and older here.
Right.
If you can't come to my birthday party because Tom, Dick, and Harry literally are here.
And Peter and Sam. And Dodger.
Then like, that's on you. Then like, don't come.
Right.
But also, like, if I'm sitting here and I'm like, all right, I want to throw a dinner party, but I know X and Y are kind of probably not, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, to what extent, to what degree?
Right.
You know?
I don't.
Right.
I do.
Right.
But I don't.
Same. Right.
I shan't. I will try. I will forever try
to
understand humans. Forever. I don't have to understand to empathize. Nope. Sympathize. Nope. I don't have to understand, period. I just don't need to.
Right. We don't have to forever try to understand shit.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to. I will forever try. I want to.
Why do you want to?
I want to try.
Some things I don't want to understand.
Really?
No. That's not true at all.
That's not true. You're way too curious.
Everything in my life.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah. I will forever try.
I have questions.
I may not. Actually, I will not. But I will try. And the things that I can't understand, but that don't
jive.
I will just, what's true for you is okay with me.
Absolutely.
Right? Is that right? The right way to say that?
Also, I'm coming to that party.
Amen. Garden or not.
garden or kitchen table. I don't care where the
Right.
party is.
Rock
I'm
collection.
coming because I want to see that fucking
wildfire. I'm going to it.
poly brawl. Count me in.
I think we've been in those. I think I saved you from one. The only time I've actually can say that I've been in a real fight.
Great.
When I tore these
You
bitches
know you're
off
real
my best
friends
friend.
when
They can fucking chuck some boulders fucking across a room. Let me tell you, I don't think I can save my son that way. I fucking took cars off of you when you were my child.
Yes, you did. Minivans even.
Mack trucks.
Okay.
I hope you've been fascinated with these questions this week, though.
Also, can you please write back to Rich and let us know how your garden party did or didn't go?
I'd love to know how the fucking azaleas are
Are
doing
you
this
single now?
Oh, that garden party.
You just taught me about plants. What else would you
You
think?
didn't pick up azaleas?
The only azalea I know is Iggy. The fuck?
Well, this has been a fascinating week.
You can't tell me that wasn't both fascinating and confusing. I don't care what Biff says, she'll always try to understand people, even when she's done trying to understand them. But it's both of our defaults. And if all else fails, at least we can say that we just want people to be happy. We hope that you enjoyed these questions from the vault. We'll be back next week with new questions. Fingers crossed. Until then, send us your questions, your comments, your concerns, and all your drink recommendations to illadvisedthepodcast@gmail.com. And you know the rest of the drill. We'll catch up with you again next week. And until then, you're beautiful, you're wonderful. Everything about you is 24 and perky. Take your pick at the garden party and visit your nail lady. Those polycules need attention. And thank you for listening. You've been ill-advised.
Ill-Advised is hosted and produced by Stefani and Ray.
AKA your Biffs.
Send us your questions, your comments, all of your concerns
And your drink recommendations.
to illadvisedthepodcast@gmail.com. You can catch up on all of our episodes and our show notes at illadvisedthepodcast.com.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at illadvisedthepodcast. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe.
On Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen.
You've been ill-advised.